Now we will process it for Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Spain, and United States. And to know more about our study program in Australia, we'll have to listen to Miss Grisgel later, so she can discuss the details of the study program that we offer. And also for tourist visa, we will process it for Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Canada, United States, Spain, some Asian countries, and some European countries as well. If you want to bring your child or your spouse with you, we could process your dependent's visa. And also, if you have business to conduct overseas, you have the business visa. And if you have somehow fallen in love with a foreigner and you would want to live with them in their home country, you could process your spousal and your fiancé visa so you could have that happy ending. That's what everybody desires. We also have the general skilled migrant visa and the J1 internship visa. Now let's proceed with our company affiliations. For your hotel reservations and travel ticket needs, you may contact JVB Travel and Tours. And for your English proficiency test reviews, we have the Fil-Global English Academic Center. For your real estate needs, we have the Philippine Residences. For your essential needs, soap, shampoos, lotions, etc., we have the FG Essentials Philippines. And for a wine and dine experience, you may visit the JVB Wine and Cheese Cafe. Our company recognitions, here are our company recognitions from our partner schools. Now let's meet our partner schools and companies. Now, if you want to see our client testimonials, I would highly invite you to visit our YouTube channel, the Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation. And also, I have just been informed that we are live in YouTube right now. So to our viewers at YouTube, proceed with your consultation. After this, of course. Now, here is the question. How can Fil-Global help you reach your dreams? We can help you by giving you guidance and assistance during the entire application process. Well, of course, we can help you by becoming our member. And once you become our member, you will be given access to our lawyers, unlimited IELTS review assistance, step-by-step embassy application assistance and guidance, free counseling on qualification and options of countries to go to, enjoy scholarships, discounts, loan options, and have at least 20 country programs to choose from and different programs per country. And once you become our member, you shall enjoy these perks. Free 2 days and 1 night condo hotel accommodation in Bohol, Cebu, Cagayan de Oro, and Manila. Free visa assessment for visa application and immigration consultation, lifetime membership and company support, free university or school placement. For student visa, we will enroll you to your school for you. And with that service comes the processing of your offer letter, sponsorship assistance for your proof of funds if we need it, free accident insurance worth 200,000, unlimited consultations with Fil-Global, free medical consultation, free psychiatric counseling for your mental health, free financial planning, free IELTS review and review materials, free Duolingo or PTE review and review materials, free nursing CBT review materials, free HCPC UK registration for medical personnel. Also, free occupational test of English review for New Zealand and Australia applicants, free travel itinerary, free bottle of wine from JVB Wine and Cheese Cafe, free legal advice, free RT-PCR swab test for international student travel if we need it. Also, accommodation assistance on the country of your choice. See, even before you leave the Philippines, you will already have a place to stay. So you would not have any difficulties in looking for a home once you arrive in your target destination. And also, upon your arrival, you will be picked up by a Fil-Global member or staff if you don't have a relative or a friend to pick you up. And also, upon your departure, as you saw earlier in our client testimonials, we will send you off. You will be given travel discounts and perks, hotel bookings, and discounts. Also, investments or remittance advice, national insurance, registration assistance, straightforward recommendations. We will not recommend anything that will be uncomfortable for you, and also we would not sugarcoat anything just to make you comfortable. You'll be given big savings on your professional fees, nursing council registration assistance in the country of your choice, account opening assistance in a foreign bank, criminal record bureau processing assistance, Philippine money remittance advice, and a part-time job profile assistance. Disclaimer, Fil-Global does not provide the jobs, and also we do not guarantee that you will pass your interview. Now, this is one of the most frequently asked questions I get. Can I work? Yes, you can work while you study. And I think we will provide more details in your consultation on how or why can you work while you study. See, this is one of the most concerns with our clients that they want to work immediately. Now, some entries can be that, but with the student visa entry, this is the quickest way to enter a country and find a job there. But before you proceed with your membership, I would highly suggest that you undergo with our consultation. In our consultation, you shall get to know the countries and programs in which you are most qualified. You can have unlimited consultations, unlimited information packs, and a support group chat with the managing director and the program manager. Some of you here already have your support group. And once you proceed with your consultation, you will have a VIP treatment where we focus your attention on you because that's how it works. Paying clients go first. To proceed with your consultation, you'll only have to pay 1,500. Again, it's only 1,500. And if you think that 1,500 is too expensive for a consultation fee, mind you, you're getting unlimited consultations and unlimited information packs for 1,500. That is VIP treatment already for only 1,500. If you think that's too expensive, I'd like to show you the prices of our competitors. With other consultation firms, they will give you a free consultation. But that free consultation, that is not the entire information that they can give. They are withholding any fees, there are hidden fees. That actually happens. But with us, if you consult with us, all will be given, nothing hidden. If you consult with other firms, they will ask for a 10,000 peso initial fee, not knowing that that 10,000 pesos is just their consultation fee. But with us, if you consult with us, all of these services that cost 10,000 pesos with other firms will be given to you for only 1,500. And once you become our member, you will receive presents. If you do wish to proceed with your consultation and your membership, you may pay the consultation fee through our payment partners at BDO, BPI, and Union Bank. If you want an easier way mode of payment, we also have GCash and PayMaya. Quick warning to everyone, if someone who claims to be an agent of Fil-Global and will ask you to pay through their personal savings account, please report it to us immediately. That is a scam. Now, these are the only payment channels that we have. And also, if they ask you to pay through remittance that is named to them personally, that is also a scam. You can pay through remittance, of course, but it should be named to Fil-Global Immigration. So thank you for listening to my company orientation. Now I would like to pass the floor to Miss Brazil. Hello, ma'am.
Cannot unmute myself. Ayan, hello. So we have here Mr. Jimmy Nelson, Christina Oliver Armado Baloyo, and Mike Alagos and Emmanuel. Ayan. So good afternoon to the viewers. Ayan.
We are live on
So,
YouTube now. As
oh,
of now.
really? So, sir, naka-disable pa yung screen sharing ko.
Okay. Sir Mark, good afternoon po. Kindly, kindly make Miss Brazil a co-host po so she can share her screen. Thank you so much.
Nako, Sir Ranis. Alam ko, Baguio hawak mo, pero saan ka nakaano ngayon?
Davao,
Naka-station?
Davao, sobrang init dito ngayon.
Oo nga. Oo,
Kanina, medyo maulan. Ngayon, uminit na naman.
yeah, last time I visited Davao, iba ang init dyan, ano? Compared, kahit hindi summer, di
Yes,
ba?
ma'am.
As in,
Nananakit.
paghapon talaga. Ano pa rin, sir? Ayan, disabled pa rin po.
Okay. Sir Mark.
Yan, kasi nakaschedule na kaming mag-visits eh. First quarter kasi may mga students na napapasok ngayong, 'di ba, makakapunta ngayon December, i-open na nila yung border
Yes,
sa
ma'am.
New South Wales. So, nakaschedule na kami ng visit. Disabled pa rin ako, sir.
Let me send him a message.
Ayan. So yun, nakaschedule na kami, sir, for visit. So kahit na nasa Davao ka at nasa Baguio yung branch mo, so I'll see you there.
Yes, ma'am.
Ayan. Ako, host disabled participant screen sharing.
I have sent him a message na po. So, wala pa reply. Di kasi kita, the last time we allowed participants to share their screen, may problem kasi na nangyari.
Oo, na-experience ko din talaga siya sa
Yes,
isang agent. Nako, kung ano-ano yung mga pictures tsaka mga videos na shinare.
yes, ma'am, you're a co-host already.
Ayan, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Is my screen showing, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I can see it.
Ayan. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we proceed discussing about our school, so let's discuss first this Australian qualification framework. So this is the education system in Australia for tertiary education. So if you're gonna compare it, diba, sa Philippines, like after senior high school or grade 12, diba, ang next step natin would be the bachelor's degree and so on. So ito yung framework ni Australia. So these are the courses and the levels, the AQF levels that you can choose from once you studied or you decided to study in Australia. The schools that I will discuss right now are offering courses from level 3 to level 8. Ayan, Sir Ranis, may news na ako by February. Start selling na ako ng bachelor courses namin for June intake. Ayan. So, ma-offer na natin. But as of now,
Diploma na talaga, ma'am.
yes, sir. Level 7, bachelor's degree na
Bachelor's
siya.
degree.
So, as of now, we're currently offering level 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Ayan. So, because we have graduate diploma certificates. So, ganon. As of September 2021, there's still no changes in the student visa assessment level. So, Philippines has maintained its position at level 2. Okay, so they actually categorize countries into different levels, and the documents that will be asked from you depends on the level of the school that you are applying and the country of your passport. Okay, so here, currently Philippines is at level 2, and all the colleges that I am representing are thankfully at level 2. So what does it mean to student applicants like you? Okay, first would be you are not required to have the IELTS, PTE, or the other English tests. Okay, so you only need to answer the WSC or the TKL English placement tests. Okay, so we only have those, our own tests, because we are at assessment level 2. Second is we do not require the financial documents. So it means that we'll be able to give you a COE and an offer letter without asking for your financial capacity. Okay, but that is for the school. It's different when you apply for a visa, because in applying the visa, you have to convince the visa officer that you can afford or are financially capable of financing your studies in Australia. So that might require some financial evidence from you. Okay. So let's proceed to my first school. Welcome to Western Sydney College. We have two campuses, one in Parramatta campus and one in Sydney campus. And these are the available courses that we have. Okay. WSC and the other colleges that I will be discussing today are Registered Training Organization, or RTO, that operates under the National Vocation Education and Training Quality Framework. So what does it mean? It means that the courses that is offered at our schools are vocational courses. So I know as Filipinos that you are familiar with vocational courses. In the Philippines, we have TESDA that offers the vocational courses, right? So it's similar in a way that it is short, it's practical, hands-on, and affordable. But it's also different because in the Philippines, vocational courses are considered non-formal education. But in Australia, as I've shown you the Australian qualification framework, it's considered a formal education. So it's within the framework, which means that the subjects that you take from the RTO, or the vet courses that you take from the RTO, can be credited towards higher education learning, such as bachelor's degree. Okay? So that's the difference. So these are the courses that we offer. So we have graduate courses, management, business, cookery and hospitality management, accounting and bookkeeping, information technology, and banking services management. So you can choose from any of these courses. This is from WSC, or Western Sydney College. Okay, let's now proceed to my second college, which is the largest and the oldest college that we have. Harbour College is located at CBD, or Central Business District, in Sydney, New South Wales. So it's actually at the heart of the heart in Sydney. So it's not enough that it's in central business district. It's actually in the middle of the central business district. If you are familiar with the Sydney Opera House, it's just a walking distance away from Harbor College. Okay. So the Harbor College specializes in health and sciences courses. So these are the courses being offered in Harbor College. So we also have there business, accounting and bookkeeping, information technology, leadership and management, and project management. So as I mentioned earlier, we have many students in our health and sciences, specifically Certificate 4 in Aging Support, Diploma of Nursing, and Diploma of Community Service. Moving forward, let's go to our third college, which is the TKL College, which stands for Training for Knowledge and Livelihood College. So among all our colleges, this is the cheapest one. So cheapest one, and at the same time, it has a very good location. So it's located inside Westfield Shopping Center in Parramatta. Okay, so as mentioned earlier by Sir Ranis, you're allowed to work while you study, right? So it can be a very good option for you. Like you can look for work inside that shopping mall, and after your work, you can just walk and be at your college. Okay, so other than its good location and it's the cheapest prices among all our colleges, we have also waived the materials fee for TKL College. Like in WSC, there's a material fee of 75 Australian dollar per term and $50 per term in Harbor College to some of the courses. But with TKL College, the materials fee are waived. So you don't need to pay the 75 and the 50. So ang materials fee lang na nandito is yung other fees na meron sa cookery and hospitality management. So that's 1,000 Australian dollars that you need to pay for your toolkit, your uniform, and the ingredients that you will use in the kitchen. Okay, so let's have an example. So this is the course flyer of Western Sydney College. You can get a copy of this from Sir Ranis and from the other Fil-Global executives that invited you in this event. Okay, so let's see. Let's say that you enroll for Diploma of Leadership and Management, and the duration is 4 terms. So the tuition fee cost is 8,000 Australian dollars. So for 8,000 Australian dollars, you will already be able to finish one diploma course in Australia. Okay, so affordable, right? The duration for this course, as mentioned, is 4 terms. So it's 52 weeks. 52 weeks is 1 year. So it means that 4 terms, there are 4 terms in a year. So each term lasts for 3 months. Okay? So it's very important to know how long uh, are your study period and how long are your holidays, because for your visa condition, you'll be allowed to work. The number of hours that you'll be allowed to work depends if the classes are ongoing or if you are on a school break or on a holiday. Okay, so for instance, in this case, 52 weeks or 1 year, 36 weeks you have study. Okay, so you have school for 36 weeks. During those 36 weeks, you're only allowed to work 20 hours per week or 40 hours every 2 weeks or fortnight. Okay, and then the 16 weeks or the 4 months, so that would be the school break or holiday, you'll be allowed to work full time. Okay, so we're showing you this because, I know as if I know you're interested to go there, but your question would be, will I be able to afford it? Will I be able to sustain my studies while I'm in Australia? Di ba that's actually your question. And for your information, Australia has the highest minimum wage in the world with 19.84 Australian dollars or 14.14 US dollars or more than 700 pesos per hour in Philippine peso. Okay? So with this, you can already compute. Diba? So may 36 weeks ka na may pasok. So 20 hours a week ka lang allowed mag-work times 19.84 yung minimum wage mo per hour sa Australia. So with that, may estimate mo na or mako-compute mo na. 'Di ba? Kung magkano yung potential earnings or income mo while you are there and if you can sustain yourself and your studies while in Australia. Okay? Very important 'yan, guys, kasi masyadong mataas. Like Australian dollar is just around 36, 35 per peso. So you really cannot expect your family here to send money for you while you are there kasi it will be very difficult for them. Kaya dapat prepared talaga tayo na once we go there as international students, we really have to depend on ourselves and our grit and our, discarte, etc. Okay? So, we also package courses. Ayan, yung nakikita niyo mga bracket sa gilid. That's how we package courses, no? So, for example, tignan nyo itong Certificate for in Commercial Cookery, that's 6 terms or 1.5 year. And Diploma of Hospitality Management is also 6 terms. So, 6 terms plus 6 terms is 12 terms. That's 3 years in total. If you enroll them together or if you package them together, so that's 8 terms na lang. So instead of 3 years, 2 years na lang, 'di ba? Ang laki. Ang laki nung time na na-save nyo. So kung mas maikli yung duration ng study nyo, mas mababa rin yung kailangan yung bayaran sa school. 'Di ba? So those are the advantages of packaging your courses. And and some more advantages, actually marami pa. And this is the course flyer for Harbor College. And as I mentioned, Fil-Global can send it to you. Okay? So we also have articulations with Southern Cross University. Ano ba yung articulations? As I've mentioned earlier, di ba, may city or may credit transfer tayo. Halimbawa, dito sa Pilipinas, you are from Ateneo and then you decided to study in LaSalle. So, yung subjects na na-take mo sa Ateneo, i-compare yan sa mga subjects na kailangan mong kunin sa LaSalle and then makikredit yung mga subjects na na-take mo na. Okay? So, ganun yung ibig sabihin ng articulations. Ibig sabihin, yung siyempre, depende yan sa course na kukunin mo, no? So, yung mga subjects na tinake mo sa Western Sydney College, nung diploma mo or advanced diploma mo, may mga subjects dyan na makakredit mo. Okay? City or credit transfer mo doon sa Southern Cross University. At pag na-credit mo yon, konti na lang yung time na kailangan mo to earn time at subjects na kailangan mo to earn your bachelor's degree from Southern Cross University. Okay? So, yun. Let's now discuss about the training arrangement, living expenses, tuition fee, and other expenses, okay? So usually, the training for all the colleges is 20 hours per week, okay? So with Harbor and WSC, the face-to-face classes is 13.5 hours, while 6.5 hours online. So the 6.5 hours, you'll be asked to answer the assessment, to read the PowerPoint and other materials given by your trainer. Okay? So, for all other courses, it lasts for 9 weeks per term. Hospitality courses are longer. because you have to attend two classes. One is in the classroom and the other one in the kitchen for your practical. So you have to practice being a chef. Okay? And then, so ayan, yung graduate na namin ng mga chef namin. So I've mentioned earlier that that we do not require the financial evidence, but it's highly recommended, most especially for high risk applicants. Okay. And for the living expenses, so the accommodation per week is usually 100 to 135 Australian dollars. So if ever you're already approved and are scheduled to go there, you can actually contact me and then I can refer you to some house operate some people there who actually rents their house. Yon. And they can also pick you up at the airport. Okay? And maganda kasi, syempre, gusto nyo, Filipinos din yung kasama nyo sa bahay, di ba? Ayan. So it's actually 2 in a room. Okay? Depende kung magkano yung available na room pagdating nyo. Okay? So we also have sa ibang mga rentals, yung iba kasama na yung wifi, water, gas, and electricity. Sa iba naman, may additional payment. Okay? So, and you also need to spend for your food, transportation, and your mobile phone. And of course, other personal effects, no, like your toiletries and medicine if you have maintenance, etc. Okay, so I know that this is also your question. How much will I spend? Okay, so let me give you a sample computation. This is the actual and the exact expenses of student S19322. Okay, he actually enrolled for Diploma of Leadership and Management and Advanced Diploma of Leadership and Management. So he applied last November 2019 and started his study in Australia in February 2020. Okay, so he's already done with his first course. He is now on his second course. Okay, so he paid for the tuition fee for 6 months. The materials fee for 6 months too, the enrollment fee, and the BUPA. You are required to have an insurance once you go there in Australia kasi very, very expensive yung tawag dito, hospitalization doon. Kaya required kayo na may insurance kayo, health insurance kayo pagpunta doon. So good for 33 months yung kanyang insurance. So ito yung binayad niya offshore. So 5,896 or 211,725. Okay? In this case, ano yung option nyo pag nag-enroll kayo? You can actually opt for one-term payment. Kasi siya, ang binayaran niya, 6 months, which is, may advantage din naman kasi like, 6 months, bali, nagbayad siya ng 6 months, so nag-commence siya ng study ng February, after 6 months pa ulit, bago siya na-require na mag-due. Pero kung mag-decide kayo na magbayad na 1 term lang or 3 months, after 3 months, need nyo na agad magbayad ng tuition fee. Eh kakarating nyo lang doon, nag-a-adjust pa kayo, maghahanap pa kayo ng trabaho. Diba? So medyo challenging kung kung 1 term or 3 months lang yung babayaran nyo. Pero pwede yun. Okay? So that would be 211,000 minus around mga 75,000. So mga 130 plus na lang yung babayaran nyo offshore if ever na mag-decide kayo na 1 term lang yung bayaran nyo. And then, yung processing fee ng agency niya, so 5,000, and then yung visa fee na 22,500, tsaka yung medical niya sa St. Luke, 7,500. So all in all, ang binayad ng student na to is 246,725 pesos, 0.36. Okay. Pagdating nyo doon, hindi, kumbaga after 6 months, magbabayad ulit ako ng 246, hindi na. Okay? Kasi si number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, one-time payment lang yan. Okay? So once you get there, you only need to pay na lang number 1 and number 2. Okay? So every time na magjuju siya, school fees na lang ang kailangan yung bayaran. Okay, so ang kulang, kompleto na to. Ang kulang na lang dito, plane ticket niya, tsaka yung binayad niya dun sa titirhan niya, which is nag-require sila ng 2 weeks deposit, 2 months advance, 2 weeks advance, so 400 yung binayad niya doon, and then yung pocket money niya. So yun yung expenses ng batang ito. Ano pa ba? So it can change. So pwedeng ito, estimate lang naman, tsaka sample lang naman natin. It can change, depende. Unang factor na mag-change siya is yung exchange rate. So pag mas mataas yung exchange rate, tataas yung babayaran nyo. Okay, pangalawa yung number 5. Depende kung magkano yung sisingilin ng agency nyo na magpa-process ng visa nyo. Okay, so yun yung dalawang factor na nakakaapekto kung magkano yung kailangan yung gastusin sa student visa nyo. Okay, pero ito lang yung ginastos niya, nakaalis na siya. Okay, so, and ngayon din, yung visa fee, nagtaas na siya. Dati kasi nung nag-enroll to, 620 lang. Ngayon, ano na, 630 na yung visa fee. May charge yan kapag nagbayad ka. So, 638 na ngayon. Okay? So, I hope na yung mga may question with regards dun. So, kung magkano yung sample computation ng gagastusin, ito yun. Okay? Para at least you have the idea already. Okay? So, yeah, nagbabago-bago yung tuition fee natin. Depende dun sa course na i-enrollan natin. Pero yung computation natin kanina sa WSC, nag-a-apply yon sa lahat ng courses except sa hospitality courses tsaka sa graduate courses. Okay? So, sabi nga, nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. So, let's take advantage na may mga ganito ka-affordable na offer yung mga schools, 'di ba, na makapunta kayo doon. Okay, so the admission process, your agent, Fil-Global, will assist you with the admission process. Okay? Ayan, so step 1 hanggang step 6 siya. And yung document checklist namin, ito lang siya. So passport, diploma, transcript of record, tsaka yung English placement test mo sa WSC, hindi naman kailangan ng IELTS. Okay? And then, yung intake months natin, ito marami siya. 8 intake months. So it's already November. And siguro kung mag-a-apply ka ngayon, ang mga intake mo bandang mga April or May na. Okay? So, what else? Ito yung entry checklist namin. So, at least 17 years old tinatanggap namin kay WSC tsaka kay Harbor. At least 18 years old kay TKL. Okay? So, once again, I'm Grishel Bailosis. It's nice to meet you. So, if you have any questions, you can also message me. These are my contact numbers and my email address. And if you want to know more about our schools, you can visit our website. So, below are our websites. Okay? So, nandyan yung mga websites ng mga schools na diniscuss ko before. Okay, so I'm done with my presentation. Back to you, Sir Ranis.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for that. I have learned so much. Now, I believe we do have questions here from our participants. Shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have the first question here from Ms. Gia. What is the enrollment process?
What is... So the first is you, of course, you need an agent. You know, like, that's why Fil-Global is there. Schools like us, I'm actually a school, although I'm a Filipino, and my company is in Australia, I'm actually a school employee, and we don't process, student visas. We can help you with the enrollment, but the problem would be, how will you get your visa?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need the expertise of agents like Saranis and Fil-Global for you to proceed with the student visa application. But for the enrollment process, madali, sir, di ba?
Yes, ma'am.
You'll get an offer letter from us within 24 hours. The COE is 2 to 3 days. Okay, so medyo matagal lang
Bilis.
ngayon. Matagal lang ngayon ang duration talaga ng visa application because of, very
Backward.
limited yung capacity ng mga embassy, and at the same time may backlog na.
Yes, ma'am.
Kasi 'di ba, with what's happening in the Philippine economy, 'di ba, and the politics and how we handled COVID, no? So a lot of people are immigrating or going to other countries like, oh my God, the Philippines talaga ang hirap mong mahalin. Ayan. So, what are the minimum qualifications and requirements? So, for the age, at least 17 years old, for Harbor and WSC, at least 18 years old for TKL. So you know very well that Philippines has two curriculums, right? We have the old curriculum and the new curriculum. So if you belong to the old curriculum, meaning you were a high school student before 2018, okay, you graduated high school before 2018, so you belong to the old curriculum. So we require at least 2 years college. Okay, if you have bachelor's degree, better. But the minimum requirement is just at least 2 years college. Okay, but if you belong to the new curriculum or you have taken the senior high school program in the Philippines, we do not require the 2 years college. Just the senior high school diploma will do. Okay? So I hope that answers your question. So ganun, yun lang po ang requirement natin. Sa age, tsaka sa minimum education requirement, for the documentary requirement, we would need your passport, your transcript of record, and of course, the student application form. How much will it cost? I think I've discussed it thoroughly earlier, Ms. Gia. So yeah, and in detail too. Right, Sir Ranis? And baka
Yes,
naman
ma'am.
kasi kanina pa yung question niya. But
I
I
think
think,
I think you sent the question before you discussed the
yeah. So I think that it's already been cleared or answered because I've discussed it in detail. What are the 7 expenses, no, that you need to pay once in applying for a student visa in Australia? Okay? So I think it's the same. It's the same question. The third question, that how can she apply? So I think it's the same question, sir.
yes, ma'am.
And English language test, as I've mentioned, Western Sydney College, Harbor College, and TKL College are at level 2. So we do not require IELTS, PTE, OET, or any other English language test except for if you are taking diploma of nursing. Okay, so if you're taking diploma of nursing, the Nursing Association of Australia requires 7.0 IELTS in all band. Okay, so pero if you don't want to take that, or let's say you failed, there's a remedy for that. You'll take aging support first, and then your second course would be your diploma of nursing. Okay, para hindi ka na mag-IELTS. Okay, kung gusto mo talaga mag-nursing. Okay, but on all other courses and all other schools mentioned, it is not required. Okay,
I think those
so
are the questions, ma'am. I
we
think
have another one first from Sir Nelson. So if he's going to apply now, once I get my student visa, can I go to Australia as soon as the borders open? Okay, so you know what? Before the COVID pandemic, once the student gets the visa, they book their flight immediately, right, sir? So
yes, ma'am.
Australia, they have more than 80% vaccination rate already. And as long as, di ba, they have yung mga approved na mga vaccines, no? So, we'll just wait for the announcement kung kailan tayo pwede. But it will definitely be, ayan na, natatanaw na talaga natin because the first batch of international students will be landing in New South Wales in December. Okay, so nakaschedule na po talaga sila na mag-land. Okay, so kayo po medyo matagal, sir. Mag-a-apply pa kayo. So, kaya mag-apply na kayo ngayon kasi
Yes.
3 to 6 months no?
Yes,
Yung
ma'am.
yung actually mabilis yung agency, mabilis yung school. Yung visa processing talagang matagal. Okay? You start working. Okay, so may working conditions or may visa conditions yan. You cannot work hanggat hindi nag-start yung intake date mo. Okay? So let's say na ang intake date mo ay sa March pa. Pero February may visa ka na. Excited ka. Pumunta ka na ng February. Hindi ka pa allowed mag-work noon. So you're only allowed to work kapag nag-commence na yung course mo or yung intake mo. Okay? So I hope that it's clear. Okay, which is more expensive, Canada or Australia? Of course, Australia. No? 1/3 lang po. Attend kayo ng webinar ng Canada para makita nyo kung magkano yung tuition fee nila at yung tuition fee namin. If you've noticed, si TKL College namin kanina, we have courses for as low as 4,000. That's our lowest course kasi, sir. 4,000 Australian dollars. Tapos ka nang mag-aral.
Sa iba mo,
Yes.
$4,000 is the down payment.
Yes, 4,000 Australia. Yeah, ano yun, tapos ka na nun na isang course mo. So, pero on average, yung ibig sabihin yung mas maraming presyo ng mga courses natin it's 8,000. Kumbaga, marami tayong courses na nasa 8,000 Australian dollars per course. Okay, so yun. Una, sinasabi ko na sa'yo, mas mura ang Australia. Okay? And very competitive ang pricing namin dahil kami ay located sa Sydney at Parramatta. New South Wales po kami. Hindi po kami nasa probinsya. Okay? So mga nasa probinsya po kasi medyo may mga challenges din tayo. So yun po, sa napakagandang location at that price, nasa city ka na po, no? Sabi nga natin kanina, at the heart of no, of Sydney. Okay? And at the same time, ito yung tatandaan nyo. Sa exchange rate, halos parehas lang yan. Sa visa conditions, requirements, halos parehas lang yan. Bakit? Magkapatid po yan. Parehas Commonwealth country yan. Under yan ni Queen Elizabeth. Diba? Yang Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, UK. Ayan. Commonwealth countries po yan ang tawag dyan. So halos pare-parehas lang po yan. So advantage nga lang ni Australia, una, mas mababa ang tuition fee natin. Pangalawa, mas mababa na nga yung tuition fee natin, pero mas mataas ang minimum wage natin. So imagine mo pupunta ka dun sa isang bansa, mas mataas ang tuition fee niya, mas mababa ang minimum wage niya. So, na-compute ko na po actually. Kasi talagang medyo nakaka-entice talaga, di ba? Nakaka-hype. Pero wala po talagang pangkain. Pambayad lang talaga ng school at pangbahay. Wala po ako sa Radis nag-compute. Kasi nakaka-hype sila, di ba? Parang ang dami-dami approvals, ang dami-dami. Trinay ko din. So, yun po talagang challenge or ang problema. Pag po yung magbabayad kayo ng tuition, kasi let's say yung diniscuss natin kanina na Diploma of Leadership and Management, that's 8,000 per year. 8,000 per year or 2,000 every 3 months. So as compared to 18,000 per year, magkano po yung babayaran nyo doon every term or every quarter. So, yun po yung isang ano natin, mas mababa, mataas ang minimum wage, pangatlo yung weather. Apo, ano talaga, very harsh yung weather conditions sa ibang bansa. Pag kinompare nyo yung temperature, yung pinakamababang temperature sa ibang lugar nila, yun yung pinakamalamig na temperature sa Australia. 'Di ba? So medyo ano rin talaga, challenge din po ang weather kasi wala pong jeep at wala pong tricycle doon. Talaga po maglalakad po talaga kayo sa yelo at sa snow po. Maglalakad po talaga kayo. Anyway, hindi ko po alam ang processing fee nila, ang processing time nila. Kasi marami pong iba't ibang stream. 'Di ba? Merong study direct stream, etc., etc. No, kasi friends ko rin po 'yan. Friends ko rin sila. So, depende po. Hindi ko po, depende po sa tagal magbigay or mag-issue ng offer letter ng school at yung visa processing time per country. Okay? So, ang updated lang po ako is yung sa amin sa Australia. So, sa living expenses po, we've discussed it earlier na pag po nag-visit kayo ng website nila, makikita nyo po doon yung yearly cost of living per person. Alam nyo po, hindi naman siya nagkakalayo. Kaya nga sabi ko, hindi sila nagkakalayo kasi parehas lang po ng halos na exchange rate yung dalawang bansa na yan. Opo, kaya sa living cost, hindi rin talaga sila masyadong nagkakalayo. Yun. Okay? So I hope it answers all your questions. Meron pa, sir?
I think that is it, ma'am. If we don't have any more questions, do you have any final remarks for our participants?
Sir, mag-play lang ako ng isang video ng aming school.
Yes, ma'am.
Pwede?
Sure.
Para at least makita naman nila si Western Sydney. No, magka-idea sila, no, at ma-excite sila. Na mag-aaral na sila, 'di ba? Ayan. So, yan. Sir, nakikita ba?
Yes, ma'am. I can see it.
May sound?
Meron lang.
Okay. Ayan. So, yan.
I think
Okay na,
may
sir.
video pa po, ma'am.
Okay na, sir. Okay na.
Okay. Final remarks time.
Ayan,
Final
ako,
message to our
thank you very
participants.
much again, Sir Ranis, for having me here, for inviting me, and to all our participants. So, punta na kayo kasi padami na ng padami ang nag-e-enroll para mas mauna na kayo, 'di ba, sa pag-apply sa pag-apply ng visa nyo. Okay, so and one more thing, if concerned kayo na nakapag-apply na kayo, may visa na kayo, pero hindi pa rin kayo makapunta doon, ah gusto ko lang inform kayo na hindi yun lost magiging lost para sa inyo. Kasi let's say February na yung intake mo tapos nandito ka pa rin. Hindi ka pa rin makapunta doon. Hindi ka namin pipilitin mag-study online. Okay? We will defer your intake until such time na makakapunta ka na sa Australia para mag-aral doon. So, you will not really be suffering any losses even if you apply now and at the same time, na-secure mo na yung visa mo. Ang importante kasi, approve na yung visa para makapag-start ka na ng studies mo. Okay? So if wala na po tayong questions and clarifications, thank you everyone for your time and for listening for today's webinar. Salamat po, sir!
Thank you so much, Miss Brazil, and to our participants. Thank you for joining Fil-Global's free info drive. Now, I got nothing else to say, but I hope to see you all on your consultation. So in the future, in the near future, we can see you on your departure. Ikaw na yung i-video namin na aalis na papunta Australia. So once again, on behalf of Team Baguio of Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation, I am thanking you for joining the free info drive, and I hope to see you all on your consultations. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you po. Bye,
Thank you, Mom.
sir!
See you next week.
Okay pa.